On today's Live Daily News, a local favorite coffee shop calls it quits, the final layer of asphalt is going down onto parts of College Hills, and the San Angelo ISD officially names a new superintendent. I'm Yantis Green, and this is Live. San Angelo is growing and the economy is booming. If your company is expanding here and has to house employees while you move to the City of Opportunity, know this. Suburban Studios on the Concho River at 4041 Rio Concho Drive just completed a multi-million-dollar renovation, making sure San Angelo's Suburban Studios Hotel is here to make your stay simple and enjoyable. The extended stay hotel meets your needs with hassle-free registration and comfortable, clean, and affordable spaces. Plus, the longer you stay, the more you'll save. Located with the Clarion Hotel, San Angelo's Suburban Studios makes it easy to find a place to stay a little longer. Find San Angelo's Suburban Studios and make a reservation today at choicehotels.com or on your favorite hotel booking app. In news, a local coffee shop and cafe is closing its doors for good later this month after servicing San Angelo for nearly 2 years. The Buttercup Cafe at the Beauregard-Sherwood Way split is closing their doors this month. The Buttercup made the announcement on Facebook. Quote, "With heavy hearts, we find ourselves at the end of a chapter. We have spent the last year looking for the next owners to shepherd Buttercup into the future. Alas, we have not found that person or persons, and we have made the decision that December 23rd, 2023 will be the last day Buttercup will be open." Read more on that story at sanangelolive.com. And Reese Albert Incorporated crews are paving the final layer of asphalt onto a section of College Hills Boulevard today between Millbrook and Avenue N this week, and area residents couldn't be happier. It's been almost 2 years since the project first began. The final touches on this stretch of roadway is the last layer of asphalt being applied to College Hills Boulevard, specifically from West Avenue N down to Millbrook. This stretch, a pivotal artery for commuters and locals alike, is poised for its ultimate transformation as the concluding phase of paving is set to commence from today through Friday, December 8th. Also in significant news today, the San Angelo ISD School Board Monday night officially named Dr. Chris Moran as the new superintendent, replacing Dr. Carl Detloff, who has held that position since July of 2015, and he will retire at the end of this month. The final approval was given at a special school board meeting held last night. Responding to the warm welcome, Dr. Moran expressed gratitude and humility. Quote, "I want you to know that I feel very grateful and humbled to join you. I look forward to working with the staff and the board that's here." Dr. Moran brings a wealth of experience to the position. He started his career as a teacher and basketball coach. He's held roles such as assistant principal and principal before serving as the superintendent for schools in the Brownsboro ISD and later the White House ISD. So welcome to Dr. Moran. Also, the San Angelo Schools Foundation awarded $94,000 in grants to difference maker educators and campuses as part of their Grants to Teachers program. The announcement was made during that school board meeting Monday night. San Angelo ISD cannot thank the San Angelo Schools Foundation and their Grants to Teachers programs enough for their support of our educators' innovative ideas for growing future-ready graduates, said SAISD Executive Director of Communication Molly Johnson-Turk. These grants help teachers in fulfilling creative and impactful ideas to support the educational experience of students. SAISD congratulates all the educators and campuses who were selected to receive those grants. Information from the school district states that the San Angelo Schools Foundation was established in 1989 to support innovative academic opportunities for children in the district. And the Tom Green County Sheriff's Office honored its new hires and recently promoted officers in a formal ceremony held this morning, highlighting a commitment to service and leadership within the community. District Judge Carmen Duszek delivered an uplifting address during the event, emphasizing the values of leadership, service, and responsibility to the public. Sheriff's Office officials praised those individuals for their dedication and commitment to maintaining the safety and well-being of San Angelo and Tom Green County residents. The ceremony not only marked the moment of celebration for those individuals, but also underscored the Sheriff's Office's ongoing commitment to fostering a dedicated team focused on ensuring the community's safety and security. Read more and see exclusive photos and videos only on sanangelolive.com. We were the only media there. Turning to weather, expect a warming trend for the rest of this week. After lows tonight back into the mid-30s, it was freezing this morning. Wednesday's high will reach 70 degrees under sunny skies and south winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Wednesday night, temperatures will drop only to about 50 degrees, with highs Thursday above 70, and then by Friday, 78 degrees. Then it'll be cooling down somewhat over the weekend. We've got a cold front coming in, but it'll be a dry one. There is no rain in the forecast for the next 7 days. And stay with us. We'll be right back.
If you're looking for a spacious SUV, this is probably a top pick. The rear spoiler and the roof rack just add to give it a sportier and more polished look. Oh, did I mention we discounted it $6,000 off MSRP?
Get a new 24 Nissan Murano Platinum and get $6,000 off MSRP. Jim Bass Nissan, Houston Hart at Arden Road or 24/7 at bassbunch.com.
Don't you just love it?
The College Baseball Foundation announced on Monday that they've named Angelo State head baseball coach Kevin Brooks as the 2023 Skip Burtman Coach of the Year. Angelo State has had one skipper since its inaugural season in 2005, and Brooks continues to prove why he's the right man for the job year after year. In addition to leading the Rams to the NCAA postseason 10 times in his career, Coach Brooks won the 2023 National Championship earlier last season. Brooks set the single-season record for Angelo State and the Lone Star Conference last season with a 56-9 overall record. He is 742 and 333 all-time at Angelo State. Congratulations are in order for Coach Brooks, and we all look forward to where he leads the Rams in the future. And for more sports around the Concho Valley and beyond, be sure to check in every day at sanangelolive.com/sports.
For over 20 years, you have helped Carpet Tech make a real difference at Christmas with your donations of new unwrapped toys for local children in need. 'Tis the season once more. Buy one room of carpet cleaning and get one free. Give your toy donation to our technician when he comes to clean and you get a free room of carpet cleaning. All donations support Children's Advocacy Center. Give a gift and get a gift of free carpet cleaning from Carpet Tech. Will you help us make a local child's Christmas a little brighter this year?
Hey guys, it's Matt Cotrier with San Angelo Live, and today in studio we have a special guest and our newest employee here at San Angelo Live, which is Lucas Banda. So Lucas is our newest journalist. He's doing everything from going out and covering crashes to covering school board and city council meetings. He's going to be doing a little bit of everything. So Lucas, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us where you're from. And just a little bit about yourself.
Yep, so I was born and raised here, went to high school in Cristobal. I had a media job kind of towards the end of my high school career, writing for a music blog, and that's what kind of got me interested in the journalism. So I took that and I studied at ASU, went out, just tried to get it out of there as quickly as I could, and ended up getting a job out a little town outside of Houston called Brenham. I worked for the paper over there. And I covered everything: school board, county commissioners, city council, and I spent about a year and a half out there and grinded it out. And I gave Joe Hyde a call, wanted to come back home, and he pulled the trigger on me, and now I'm here doing the same thing. So happy to be here.
Man, that's awesome. So, it seems like to me you have the experience that you gained at the newspaper you worked at was invaluable. I mean, to me, it seems like you're pretty efficient with putting up stories, publishing stories. Just your journalism skills in general seem to be on point, and I know we're all excited about that here, to have someone who has some good, solid experience. Just talk a little bit more about what you did when you were there at the newspaper, and then maybe just go into why you decided to go this route and come to San Angelo Live.
So the newspaper we put out was 3 days a week. It was Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. So or it was Mondays, Wednesdays, and the weekend papers. So Tuesdays and Thursdays were our days where we went out to the community and got our stories and talked to people. And it was a little slow compared to what we do now with the daily content. I think that's what I wanted to do more, was this digital content compared to the newspaper industry, because it's kind of fallen off the newspaper industry is, and this is kind of where media is going. So I wanted to. This is just a step up for me. So I'm happy to be here. Yep.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And so now that you're at San Angelo Live, you know, I mean, it's only been, how long's it been? A week or two?
A week or two.
Yeah. And I mean, you're already jumping into everything, not just journalism, but you're, like I said, you're going out and reporting on car crashes and, like I said, city council meetings, and you're doing some production stuff, learning the production, which we really need help with. So kind of a jack of all trades, which I think is pretty cool. So what else do you want to learn while you're here and maybe get into and do a little bit more of while you're here?
So the reporting thing, I'm pretty sure I have down. I've been doing it for about 2 years now. So being back there producing with James is kind of my next step in what I want to learn and try to master to help him back there. And that's kind of my focus right now. But yeah, the reporting just never stops. So the producing thing's kind of task number 2 for me. Reporting always comes first, and the story's got to come out quick. So, but yeah, being back there producing is the next step for me for sure.
Nice, yeah. And you know, the other thing I think is cool is I feel like we have a really solid team here now. We have a good diversity. You know, everybody's kind of from a different background. Everybody brings something cool to the table. I think it's really neat that we're all pushing out a lot of really good content. So that's super cool. Like I said, man, you know, I'm pretty new here myself, and my first, literally maybe my second day, I went out to a car crash and literally got assaulted by somebody out there. A guy tried to he did rip my phone out of my hand and tried to break it. Yeah. And I remember you came in first day and you're like, dang, it's crazy around here. I read that story. Yeah. And so it was interesting for you. I mean, your first week, tell us about that wreck that you covered with the tire flying down the street. Yeah, so that was after an ADA meeting with the city council. So like I had just met the mayor for the first time. I was on my way home. I was on the loop or the Houston Hart Expressway. And yeah, I was going home and this tire, like literally 2 cars in front of me, the dude's tire just blows off his truck and goes over the median and hits another car. And I mean, I was right behind it, so I pulled over right behind him and got the scoop from the driver, from the source himself. So yeah, so stuff like that is always fun to cover. And I didn't know you did that. I didn't know you got the source right there. You talked to the driver. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, that's proactive. That's awesome. And just tell us a little bit real quick about growing up in Cristoval, because I know a lot of people in San Angelo are familiar with Cristoval. I have a bunch of friends who are from Cristoval. So, C-Town. Yeah, C-Town. So tell us what that was like a little bit, and then just kind of compare growing up there and then moving to Houston and working there. How was that different, and what did you like and dislike about that? Yeah, so I actually lived in Dove Creek, and Cristoval was the only school district out there, like with the bus route that came close to our neighborhood. So Cristoval, it was very small. I mean, there was like 20 of us in our graduating class. So it was a pretty tight-knit high school graduating class of 2019. And yeah, I was just eager to go to a bigger city, and Houston definitely woke me up a little bit when it came to the big city life. But I enjoyed it, and San Angelo is growing too, honestly. I came back, and this town's kind of blowing up just as much. Honestly, I feel like so. It really is, man. It's interesting to go from a smaller community like that to a huge place like Houston, and it's kind of a cultural shock. But like you said, San Angelo is growing, and it's a great place to be. It really is. And man, we're just super excited to have you because you know, the content that you're going to be able to help us to produce, and like I said, covering all the important stuff that goes on around San Angelo. We're just lucky to have you on the team. And anything else you want to say to the audience or anything? I'm just all about being hyper-local. The newspaper I came from, it was super hyper-local. It was just local news, and that was it. So that's kind of been burned into me. And I think being hyper-local here is what I'm really excited to push out, just the local news. And I like being the messenger, so being able to tell the community what's going on in their own town is what I'm looking forward to the most. So, Dude, that's spot.
Yeah.
That's really spot on, because that's what we're about at San Angelo Live is hyper local. We want to first and foremost cover the things that are going on in San Angelo, so people know what's happening from a good, reliable source.
Yeah.
And we're just super excited to have you. Guys, if you see Lucas out on the streets or out around town, be sure to say hi to him. He'd love to say hi to you. And be sure to read some of his stuff. It's really good. He's a great writer. So check out some of his articles, and we appreciate you. And again, glad to have you, on board. And so back to you guys. Thanks a lot.
When it comes to unique pieces you can't find anywhere else, KOs Diamonds and Coins is your one-stop shop. With over 24 years in the diamond and coin industry, KOs Diamonds and Coins is West Texas's choice for diamonds, jewelry, coins, silver, and gold. Owner Bill Cano stands by his work and offers free consultations, including estate jewelry. Don't just trust anyone with your valuables. Come see the staff at Cano's at 1016 West Beauregard in San Angelo.
And that's our show today. Thanks for joining us, and be sure and join us tomorrow for the team here at San Angelo Live. I'm Yantis Green.